To another episode of Beautiful Health. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to give you a quick summary of the last two videos and we're going to go ahead and jump forward. All right, so last time we talked about negative side effects of birth control. We listed a couple things: leukorrhea, melasma, dark circles around your eyes. That's what that is. What I experienced was I had migraine, I had vitamin D deficiency, I had anemia, I was fatigued, very tired, sluggish, no energy, and now an issue that I'm dealing with is fibroids. Yeah, fibroids have really impacted my life negatively. I'm going to say that I found out I had fibroids a year after I got my IUD removed. The IUD I was on was Skyla. I got it removed because of all the negative effects that I was having. Thus, I've told you in the last couple videos. A year after I got the Skyla removed, I missed a period for about 2 months. I thought I was pregnant. Went to the doctor. They said I had a positive urine test. I was excited. I had to get a blood test done. The blood test came back negative. I had to get an ultrasound done. They could not find any signs of a baby in my womb. What they did tell me that they found was fibroids. I had a nice little cluster of fibroids. The doctor told me that they were kind of small, but they are going to end up growing. He said he gives me about 4 years before they become so big that I will not have room enough in my uterus to be able to carry a child. Me and my husband, we really want to have children. We decided to go ahead and go to a fertility clinic, see what my other options were. Also, I was told that I am no longer ovulating. Birth control pills actually stopped my ovaries from doing what they were supposed to do for so long that when I got off of birth control, it continued to do what it was supposed to do. I am no longer ovulating as well. So now I'm not, and I also have fibroids that are growing. That is what I'm stuck with. I will continue to let you guys know the rest of this journey that I'm going to take with being able to conceive. And I'm glad that you guys have tuned in another episode of Beautiful Health. Fibroids are our topic today. We're going to get into fibroids and we're going to get into a little bit of disability. Fibroid, they're a tumor. They're made of smooth muscle cells and fibrous connective tissue, hence the word fibroids, right? There are 3 types of fibroid. There are the subserosal fibroids. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. These are the most common types of fibroids. They can push outside of the uterus into your pelvis. They can grow large at times, and sometimes they have a stalk that attaches to the uterus as well. The second one is intramural fibroid. These develop in the muscular wall of the fibroid. Those are the fibroids that they think that I have. And the last one is submucosal fibroid. Okay, these fibroids are uncommon. They can grow into the open space inside of your uterus, and they can also include stalks as well. Those are the different kinds of fibroids. You can also get fibroid, in your breast as well as your uterus. So don't think that the fibroids are just limited to one area when they are not. Also, I just want to let you know that birth control increases the growth of fibroids. Yes, they do. Birth controls are a synthetic drug that tricks your body into thinking it's pregnant. So because fibroids operate off of the estrogen and progesterone in your body because of the hormones, of course, your body is tricked into thinking that you are pregnant, so it can prevent you from becoming pregnant. It's releasing these hormones. So these fibroids are affected by these hormones. They are growing faster, they're growing more rapidly, they are growing inside your uterus because they are affected by these hormones. So that's another reason why you need to definitely reconsider birth control. Fibroids are very hormone responsive, and that's why they are growing the way they are growing. I remember someone telling me, I'm not going to say her name, of course, she told me that she was having a horrible cycle, that she bled for almost 2 to 3 weeks, and that she was going to the hospital to get checked out because it's something that was not common with her. So she went to the hospital, and turns out she had a 4-pound fibroid. That's almost the size of a baby. A 4-pound fibroid that was in her uterus that was causing all of these things to happen to her, that she had to get emergency surgery because she was having so much pain, and it wasn't just her regular cycle. Definitely something to think about. The next topic is depression and disability. Major depressive disorder is common. Depression negatively affects the way you think, the way you feel, how you act, so on and so on. You're gonna have a sad mood. You're gonna be sad. You're gonna have loss of interest, loss of pleasure, loss of things that you have enjoyed. You're no longer want to do those things. You're gonna isolate yourself. You're gonna have problems with your appetite. You're going to either not eat as much and have a decrease in appetite, or you're going to be like me, a stress eater, and eat too much and have an increase in appetite. So you're gonna have either weight loss or weight gain with depression. You're gonna have trouble sleeping. You're either going to sleep too much, stay in the bed all day, or you're not gonna have any sleep at all. You're gonna have a loss of energy. You're gonna be very tired. You're gonna have an increase in irritability. You're not gonna be able to sit still. You're gonna be walking around. You're gonna be pacing back and forth. You may do a lot of handwriting. You're gonna have slow movements. You're gonna have slow speech. Things are gonna aggravate you as more. You're gonna feel worthless. You're gonna feel guilty. You're gonna do a lot of self-blaming. You're gonna do a lot of overthinking. You're gonna have difficulty thinking. You're gonna have difficulty concentrating. You're gonna have difficulty making any type of decisions, any thoughts or anything like that with depression. Depression is serious. It is serious, and it is a horrible thing to go through. If you are suffering from depression, if you have thoughts of death or suicide or anything like that, I urge you to text HOME, that's home, to 741-741. You may know somebody that's going through this. It may be you, but please, if you want to save a life, tell them to text HOME, HOME, to 741-741. That is the National Crisis Health Line, okay? A pilot study showed that depression is the most common reason women got off of birth control. They have gotten off of that pill. They have gotten off of that IUD. They have gotten off of that shot because they have these mood swings and they were feeling depressed. And they linked it back to birth control, and they were able to get off of it so they can regulate their mood, you know, regular feelings back. They want to enjoy the things that they once did. They want to be able to enjoy simple things, a meal with their family, going out to eat, things like that, doing other regular activities. You know, they want to be able to participate. So they end up getting off that birth control for depression reasons only. Not even the other stuff that I mentioned before, but reasons in itself, all right? Approximately 12 million women in the United States suffer from depression. 12 million women, and out of those 12 million, 65% of those were on birth control. 65% out of 12 million women, they were diagnosed with depression. Using this synthetic drug that is also a carcinogen that I told you about in my last video. Remember that. All right, we're gonna look at disabilities now. In the year 2000, 1 out of every 150 kids had autism. In the year 2016, 1 out of every 54 kids had autism. Why is this number increasing for kids being diagnosed with autism? How about disability? 1 in every 6 child is born with at least one developmental disability as of today. 1 in every 6 child. 1, not even multiple disabilities, you know, which is a whole nother thing. Why is the number of disabilities increasing? Why is this autism rate increasing? Let's think about this for a minute. If you are on birth and it is stripping you away from these vitamins, these minerals, these things that is essential to your body and its growth, and you get pregnant, you don't have these things. Your baby needs this to grow fully, to function the way it's supposed to have good, healthy brain health. Your baby is in the womb and it is pulling the things from the mom, all the nutrients from mom that it needs. Calcium, all that good stuff goes into the baby because it is feeding off of mother. So if mother doesn't have those vitamins, those nutrients, those minerals, all of that stuff that's important for healthy baby growth and healthy cells, healthy blood, vitamin D, all of that is stripped from mom because she was once on birth control and she didn't, you know, replenish herself, then baby is not going to develop in the womb the way it's supposed to develop because it doesn't have this stuff to develop the way it's supposed to develop. So hence, baby is born with something, but that is something to think about. I do want to know how you guys feel about this. Please let me know in the comments. Let me know what's going on, how you think about some of the things that we have discussed already. If any of these issues pertain to you or someone you know, like, subscribe, comment, share. I love you guys, and I thank you again for watching Beautiful Health. You guys have a great day.